What's up, guys? Clearlander here. So today I had an idea I thought may be pretty well suited for a YouTube series, and assuming you've already read the title of the video, that would be flipping items from scratch on the auction house. So what exactly do I mean by that? Well, I'm going to hop over to a new server here. I pre-chose one, Bone Chewer. It's for new players. It's medium population, roughly. And it's got a good alliance horde balance, even though that doesn't really impact the auction house all that much anymore. And we are going to take our new character directly to the Orgrimmar auction house with only the clothes on our backs. What we are then going to do is sell those clothes and the weapon that we have and get a whopping 9 copper out of it. At least that's what I got in the test run. So once we have that 9 copper, we can look on the auction house for anything below 9 copper, if there is anything, and hopefully purchase it and flip it. Now, I'm aware that there are some fatal flaws with this plan in general, and I'm going to explain how we bypass those here in a minute when we're in the game. But for now, let's get this going. Doesn't really matter what he looks like. Looking good. What should we name him? I should have thought about this prior. How about just rags to riches? Is that available? It is. Awesome. Alright. Looks good. Good to go. Load on in here. A little bit of lag, and okay, we are in. Fantastic. So as I have him auto running on the long grueling journey to the Orgrimmar auction house, I'm going to try to do my best to lay out the ground rules for this challenge. So 1, no begging or accepting blatant charity from absolutely anybody. You could obviously just ask somebody for a few gold, kickstart you, get flipping. That's boring as hell. So we're going to try and maintain the challenge of it. It's going to be an excruciatingly slow start probably. At least to the best of my knowledge it will be. So that maybe add to some of the challenge. I'm not sure. 2, no killing mobs, no doing quests, essentially no playing the game in the classic sense. And a big side note on that is no Blingtron. There's going to be Blingtron in Orgrimmar or wherever we are. We can't use him. We can't get his free quest turn in and his free stuff and sell that. A lot of his stuff goes for a surprising amount of money. You usually get at least 1 gold, and you could probably get upwards of 100 gold from a good Blingtron, so not going to be doing that. That's way too easy. 3, and this is the final rule, we can use trade chat as a tool or a medium, whatever you want to call it, to sell whatever we get, but we have to be reasonable. We can't just say, selling Unbroken Claw, 100 gold. Somebody will probably do it eventually because people are generous, but there's no sport in that, there's no challenge in that, so we're gonna be as reasonable as we can. And I know that's subjective. I'm gonna try and do my best to be very fair and maintain the difficulty in this. And one of the big reasons I even opted to allow selling on trade chat is that the items we buy, as I'm sure you're aware, have a posting fee on the auction house. And with the 9 copper that we're going to get, we may as well strip down right now. Why not? Get the pants, get the boots, get the battle axe, and the vest. Looking good. The 9 copper that we're going to get from selling all these individual pieces is not enough to cover the posting fee, which is usually at least 1 silver. That's at the bare minimum, I believe. I could be wrong. There could be something under that. So we're obviously going to need a boost to even get to that. So trading via trade chat or just yelling at whatever is basically the only way we can get started, really. With the rules in place, without using Blingtron, without getting quests, without killing mobs, etc., etc. So, now that my long-winded explanation of the rules are over, I will see you when we're in Orgrimmar and we can get this started. Okay, here we are entering Orgrimmar. I'm actually not sure how active this server is. It seemed to be pretty decently populated on realmpop.com. So I'm just going to trust that, trust the fact that it's a new player server. And we'll see where we go from here. Get the going down achievement, and then we'll get going. Alright, so I'm just going to go to this vendor up here. Shanti. Sell the things that we started with and get 9 sweet copper. That's what we're going to start with. That's what we got. Mute the gold seller. And we will see if we can get anything on the auction house. I've got a few add-ons installed, as you can tell, for the auction house. Just leave a comment below if you want to know what they are, etc., etc. Let's see. Just search the entire auction house and go by that. Let's see, are there any buyout? Okay. What do we have here? Oh, dude, this vendor's for more. Oh, that's a fantastic start. Yeah, and that's the only thing I can buy besides the unbroken claws. Yeah. Sign me up. Handful of copper bolt times 5 for 5 copper, with 4 copper remaining. We are already pros. Now, does this sell for 12 copper each? I think it does. That's pretty good. Oh my god. We're on fire. Okay, so 64 copper to play with now. That was easy. So I would imagine that gives us a bit greater range of items we can choose from. We can even go to the second page. Look at that. Dude! Oh my god. 18 copper, and these sell for what? 3 silver, 50 each. Oh my god. I knew playing on a new player server was the right choice. So good. This is probably unrealistic as hell and people are still gonna be mad, but I'm sorry. This was not scripted. Oh my god. We're already up to 35 silver, 46 copper. That was nuts. It's so weird how it feels so good to get these little dinky flips. But when you're starting with nothing, this vendor's for more. People place so many things on the auction house that just vendor for more. One thing that I think I'm going to try is this search feature here, and I don't remember if this is auctioneer or auctionator, I'm sorry, but there is a vendor search feature. 2 things. Toughened flesh we already bought, I believe. Yep. Mystery meat we did not. 2 mystery meats for 72 copper. Sounds good. Alright. Ooh, and they sell for 87 copper each. We are rolling in it now. Wow. 37 silver, 89 copper. I think it is time, especially since there's no things left to vendor, to make our first big flip. Oh my gosh. Yes. Holy hell yes. 7 silver for a pattern Hillman's belt. Now how I found this is I went to the underminejournal.com and went to this server, Bone Shower, and it was in the top potential deals of the hour. I saw that. Only 7 silver? Sign me up. Oh man, looking at another deal from the Undermine Journal here. We've got Sage's gloves. It looks like they are a transmog item, apparently. And they can go anywhere from 200 to 500 gold, according to my add-on here. And it looks like that is true. Now they're going for 29 silver, 2 copper, and we've only got 30 silver. So I don't think we're going to be able to put them up on the auction house, but I think we can sell them on trade chat for a decent bit. especially if we advertise that the next best is 577 gold. We can probably hook somebody into giving like 100 gold. That's nuts. All right, yeah, we're gonna go for it. It leaves us with very little, but I think it's well worth it. This is kind of awkward, but I guess I'll just give it a little shout out. Wanting to sell Hillman's belt pattern and Sage's gloves of intellect transmog. PST with any offers. It would appear that the trade chat is not as active as I thought it would be. So it's good for the fact that we get more exposure time, and it's bad for the fact that there's probably less people. Yeah, there's only 27 people in Orgrimmar. It could be that it is almost 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. local time. So probably not the best time to pique someone's interest about our Sage's gloves, but we'll keep giving it a shot. Hey. Hey you. I know you wanna buy some patterns. I know you wanna buy some gloves. Give him the old smiley face, hook him in. He's milling it over. And I just realized this guy is from a different server. Lovely. I just remembered to give you guys a look at the Sage's gloves. They're pretty cool looking, to be fair. Multicolored, look kind of creepy. I like it. I dig it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I would probably take like 5 gold each, even though they're worth way more than that. That would just be such a good boost. Alright, so it looks like I'm just shy of being able to afford the deposit on the gloves. However, on recipes, it is a flat 1 silver, even for 4... Oh no, I'm wrong about that. But it's still affordable for even 24 hours. And it's 717 in the auction house right now. I think we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to leave it up. How much do we put it up for? Do we want to make it look super appealing? The way I see it, we have 2 options. We can just make it look super tasty, super appealing, and most likely get a sale within 24 hours by putting it up for 50 gold or something. Or we can go for the big bucks and go for like 600. I think we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for a 600, because if that's sold, that would be incredible, beyond belief, absolutely amazing. So yeah, why not? Alright guys, well that's gonna wrap it up for now. Apparently nobody is on to buy right now, so we're just gonna let it mill in the auction house for a good while. I'll log in about 10 to 12 hours, see if it sold. If it didn't, maybe make a move, or maybe let it sit the entire duration. So tune in next time to see if we sold a single item. What an amazing, innovative series. Alright, thanks guys, appreciate it. Bye bye.